New details in a gruesome murder discovery, and tonight, family members are identifying the victim as the investigation continues.
Are you breaking the law while on your computer? Thanks to a bill in Georgia, you might be.
Tracking severe storms areas just to our west. I'll let you know if this system will impact your weekend.
He is one of Atlanta's biggest Batman fans, and now Ben Affleck himself is coming to the rescue.
But first, we have breaking news. Atlanta police say a 2-year-old boy has been shot in the leg. According to police, it happened during an argument between his parents. Now, we are told the child's grandmother rushed him out of the house on Fairburn Road to a fire station on Martin Luther King Drive. He was then taken to Eggleston Hospital. From there, he's expected to be okay. As of right now, no one has been charged. Also breaking right now, police are investigating a stabbing on board a MARTA train that sent one man to the hospital. It happened just around 8:30 on a southbound train. We have learned it started with an argument between two passengers. One man was taken to the hospital from the Lindbergh station. He is expected to be okay. Our top story tonight, new details in a mysterious murder out of Walton County. And tonight, family members confirmed to 11 Alive that the victim is a 25-year-old man who has been missing from Social Circle since last week. Now, these are the flyers for 25-year-old Chase Loeffler. Family members say he texted his girlfriend last Wednesday afternoon, but he hasn't heard anything since. Now, Ryan Kruger confirmed the victim's identity with family members, and he joins us live from GBI headquarters. Ryan, you have learned new information about the suspects in all of this.
Yeah, Jeff, within the last hour, we learned the identities of those 3 suspects currently in jail. So 2 of them, Jonathan Lester and Colby Waters, both of them are 21 years old. They're both charged tonight with felony murder. Now, I'm told they know the victim, but it's not clear exactly what their relationship is in this case. Meanwhile, tonight, Waters' father, Roger Gene Waters, 44 years old, tonight he is also charged in this case with tampering with evidence.
It's a little more elaborate than what we're normally used to.
Take a look at that blue GBI tent right in the middle of an above-ground swimming pool. It's here that investigators say the 25-year-old victim's body was discovered.
The body is wrapped in a opaque material that it prevents us from being able to look at the body. To unwrap it in a non-controlled environment would risk losing potential evidentiary fibers, hairs, things of that nature.
Family members tell us the victim is 25-year-old Chase Loeffler, who's been missing since last week. According to these flyers, he was last seen on Roy Malcolm Spur Road in Social Circle. That's more than 20 miles away from the home on Walker Bennett Road in Loganville, where his body was discovered. Investigators tell us the victim knows the suspects, but they aren't going into any more details. 3 people have been arrested, including a father and son.
Crazy. This is way out here in the middle of nowhere. This is supposed to be small town USA.
And a lot of residents had feelings similar to that gentleman there. Just couldn't believe such a gruesome murder was happening in their small town. Tonight, no word on any kind of a motive. And the sheriff of Walton County did tell us it's possible more arrests could come in this case.
In the middle of nowhere. That's quite a comment. Ryan Kruger from GBI headquarters. Thank you, Ryan.
Time now for your speed feed. I'm Natisha Lance. Just into our newsroom, a bizarre incident inside the Gwinnett County restaurant. Police say an employee was in the process of being fired and responded by stabbing the manager. Now, this happened at On the Border on Pleasant Hill Road. Investigators say employees called 911 after the stabbing. The employee actually drove to the police station and turned himself in. The manager's injuries are not life-threatening. The tour bus driver charged in yesterday's crash near Augusta National is now out of jail. Police say 61-year-old Stephen Hoppenbrower was on drugs at the time of the crash. All 19 people are on board were taken to the hospital. 5 of them are still being treated tonight. A housekeeper made a grisly discovery in a DeKalb County motel room. 2 dead men. Police believe the men shot and killed each other. A motel manager tells 11 Alive they checked into different rooms at different times, but both on Thursday. But he has no clue how they ended up in the same room. The 2 fishermen who found the body of a missing CDC worker will not receive the $15,000 reward offered in the case. Police say the money was for anyone who provided information leading to an arrest or indictment in the case, finding the man's body was not a condition of the reward. Timothy Cunningham was missing for more than a month before the fishermen found him in the Chattahoochee River. And Jeff, there's a lot of differing opinions on this, if they should get the reward or if they shouldn't get the reward, but I say they should.
You think they should?
I do.
Well, if there wasn't an arrest in this case, then those guys, those fishermen are off the hook, if you will pardon the pun. All right. Thank you, Natisha.
You're welcome.
All right. Tomorrow, funeral services will be held for little Turiji Diggs. He is the 3-year-old boy shot to death while riding in his mother's SUV.
But when you lay down tonight, thank God.
Tonight, family and friends held a vigil for the bright-spirited little boy. There were candles, balloons, prayers, and songs, but there was also determination and calls for justice.
Killer, if you out there, please come forward. You got a baby that was 3 for 2 days. Something need to touch you to come forward. Anybody who know anything need to say something.
Today, we also learned Atlanta rapper 21 Savage, a family friend, will cover the costs of the little boy's funeral. You can find the latest on the investigation, including new clues about where the fatal shot was fired on 11alive.com. After a week off, the Tex McIver murder trial will resume on Monday. McIver, the Atlanta attorney accused of intentionally shooting his wife as they rode through Midtown near Piedmont Park. Each day of the trial, Vinnie Politan and his legal dream team analyzed the case on Facebook Live and the Late Feed. And each and every day, they pick their winners and losers. Here's how it has gone so far.
Who had a better day? Prosecution or defense?
Defense had a better day.
Prosecution all day long.
Defense.
Prosecution.
Defense.
Prosecution. Defense. Without a doubt, the prosecution.
Defense.
Prosecution, hands down.
Defense.
Defense.
Defense. Defense.
Defense.
All right, there you have it. According to the Dream Team, so far the defense has the advantage. On Monday, the prosecution will continue with its witness list. Then the defense will begin to present its side. Ahead, why you might be breaking the law under Georgia's new anti-hacking rule.
Batman Ben Affleck answering the call for help from a young boy battling terminal cancer.
We're not only tracking severe storms to the west, but also a blast of colder air moving in, prompting a freeze watch for parts of North Georgia.
Hey guys, Tiffany Haddish is my guest tonight. Plus, we have Jay Chandrasekhar and Kevin Heffernan. Music from Rich the Kid and thank you notes. Stay tuned, it's good.